All right, guys, we're here with fucking Dubz General.
What up?
Welcome. Thanks for watching.
Hell yeah. Welcome,
Dubz, welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
So, what's new?
You know, about to go on tour.
Yeah, when's that?
January 28th is the first date, and then we do
That's
14. Awesome, I was gonna say states, 14 cities.
So they're already locked in, ready to go.
Yeah,
that's
really?
badass, dude.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
bro. Congratulations.
man. Yeah, hell
so
yeah.
it's cool. It's a guy from where does he live? He lives in not Australia. What's the little place? Not Madagascar. That's Africa. What's the little place outside? New Zealand.
New Zealand.
He lives in New
All
Zealand,
right.
and he does comedy there. But every year he flies to America and does a tour around Texas,
badass.
Kansas, and like Iowa.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I met an overseas comedian this year. I just started comedy, but I met Koletsky.
Word. I know him.
Yeah.
You know what's cool?
I know him. Yeah,
you know
he's
what's cool about him? I met him doing Don't Tell in Dallas.
Yeah?
And then the next week, I was at Kill Tony. He was there. I was like, what are you doing here? He was like, I'm doing a Texas run. He's back home now.
Yeah, he's back home, yeah. So, Koletsky, remember I tried to get him on the podcast when he was here in San Antonio. I tried to get him on. He said when he comes back to Texas, he's definitely going to get on the podcast.
That's dope.
But he's a cool dude, man. 100%. You know, he's basically famous in Poland.
For sure.
Has 7 1-hour specials.
Not that many people.
One network,
all
one
300
station,
people.
one TV station, one radio station. But no, yeah, man, 7 1-hour specials. Like, that's fucking awesome.
That's dope.
Wow.
Each one has millions of views. But yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah. And then he got on KT too. He did well.
Yeah, he did very well. Got the compliment from Ron White, and everything.
For sure.
But so this guy that you're going with, what was his name again?
Jimmy Kurtz. It's the white name, so
Jimmy
I really don't know. I don't know Caucasians' last names.
Jimmy.
It's Jimmy
Smith
with a Z at the end.
You gotta look out for that comedian on his tour with Dubz.
Put Jimmy. That's it. Just put Jimmy K.
Jimmy
So,
K.
Dubz, how many times have you been on Kill Tony?
Yeah.
5.
5 times?
Yeah.
Wow.
And how spaced out are they?
The first one was 2021.
Okay.
I was living in Florida. Like 3 weeks before my flight, I ruptured my Achilles. And I was like, should I still go to Austin or should I not? And I was like, forget it. I'm going to go. Yeah. That was the worst feeling in the world to have a ruptured Achilles. And Kill Tony was standing room only at that time. We were in Antones. So I had to crutch my way to the airport, crutch my way to the rent-a-car, crutch my way to the venue, stand on one leg the entire, 2-hour show. And they called me like the second to last person. I was literally leaving because I was like, man, I'm tired. My shoulders hurt. I was going to go home. And they called my name. Then I had to crutch all the way up on stage. It was crazy.
And then how'd it go?
That one went really well. He asked if I wanted to open for him when he went to Tampa. And this was like a week before he got canceled.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, yeah, you could go with me on tour. I mean, you can come with me and do a show. And then he gets canceled. So for a year, I was messaging him like, yo, when we going to do the show? He was like, I got heat right now. Chill out. It took maybe a year. And then he came down to Tampa and I was able to open for him.
Oh, that's
Oh,
badass,
man.
dude.
That'll work.
Pretty cool. And then the second time was cool. No. All right. So Drew Nickens just told a story about being a retard. And my joke was, I'm afraid of them. And he had just told the story of how he had a brain injury and all types of crazy stuff. And I didn't know that he was talking about that, right? Because you can't see who's in front of you.
Right.
So I get up there and I tell the joke and no laughs. And I was like, this joke kills. Like, why? And they're like, And it just so happened that all of my punchlines, Tony had already said to him about being a retard. So he said, hey, you guys from the freaking Goonies.
Oh, wow.
Like, he just named every helmet. Like, everything that was my punchline, he had already said. And people are looking at me like this. Some dude was like, you don't know, do you? I was like, no.
You couldn't hear him what they said beforehand.
No clue.
Oh, wow.
No clue.
That fucking sucks.
Third time was a speed round. I did okay. The fourth time, I just walked off because they did another speed round.
Yeah.
And when they do the speed round, they really don't care.
Yeah,
they're just like, hurry up. And this was the episode where we had like 33 bucket pulls.
Yeah.
I was like 31.
By that time, they're probably just listening if the crowd's laughing or not. They're not listening to what you're saying.
I walked out there. I said my first line, no laughs. I said, I'm not fucking with y'all, and I left. I turned around and walked off.
And that's your infamous video for sure, right? You would call it?
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to go viral. It didn't go.
It didn't go viral? How many views is that? Well, what do you count as viral?
Shoot. Viral to me is, 200, 300, like 250,000 views.
250,000 views.
Yeah.
Huh?
And we did like the last Kill Tony I did got like 5 million on my clip. And that was just the whitest black dude ever. Which I was like, because I take care of my babies. That's wild.
Shit.
Tony.
That's what they titled you as? Like,
That's what it says. The whitest black guy ever.
that's what the clip says, and you had no part in that. Like, you couldn't say don't do that, nothing.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I mean, the views are what I really care about, right? Like,
Yeah.
to be
It's
able
all
to turn
about the
that
views,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to turn that
100%.
into ticket sales.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
all
where's
about
the furthest you traveled for comedy?
I mean, each sides of the coast from Florida to Washington.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've been all over the
And
place.
the biggest rooms?
Probably the Tampa Improv. It's like 3 stories.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a theater. It looks like a theater, but it's a club. But that one probably because it's 3 stories compared to everyone else.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And what is your favorite clubs here in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Upstage.
Upstage.
And that's because they let me do what I want there.
Shout out, Bobby.
What do you mean by that?
Like, so when I came out and did the show with got on Kill Tony for the first time, I came out and did David Lucas's show. Well, David Lucas wasn't touring at the time, like big. So I messaged him in his inbox and I was like, hey, I can get you a show in Florida. I can get you a show in New York. I can get you a show in Colorado, and I can get you a show in Texas. Well, we did the show at Bobby Spot,
Boom.
and we sold out.
Okay, sold out David
Wow.
Lucas.
Yeah, and this
Oh,
was
yeah.
early. This was 2022, maybe.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah,
So this was before David Lucas' big boom, maybe?
for sure.
Nice,
For
hell
sure.
yeah.
Same thing with Hans. I just have relationships with these different clubs, and I was like, if we can sell them out and they don't know that they're gonna sell out because they didn't know who they were.
Right.
They were like, "What do you mean, Kill Tony?" I was like, "Yo, trust me." And when we went out and we sold that out, they were like, "Do you know any more guys? Do you got anybody else?"
So it helps going to Kill Tony. A lot of comedians are like, fuck that, I'm not driving to Austin.
Because you're broke.
Sheesh.
That's what it is.
Because they're broke and they can't afford the gas.
That's one. I won't say that's the only reason, but what I will say is that first, people get discouraged if they don't get instant gratification, they're gonna give up on it. So if you're gonna give up on driving to Austin, give up on comedy. Just quit.
Okay.
Just
Makes
quit.
sense.
Because it's an hour and a half drive. I drove an hour to come
Not
here.
right now with
Yeah,
35 the way it is, but sometimes.
No,
yeah.
it's an hour and a half for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
Kill
that's just
Tony.
it's 3 hours right there, just of drive time.
For sure.
3 hours of your time to drive up,
and
and
not
then-
to even know if you're gonna get up.
you might not even
Right.
get picked.
For sure. But what you should do as a comic is you know that there's a room full of comics. Network.
Yep.
Right. You're rubbing elbows.
Because you'll never know what show you'll get from being there, but you won't get it being here.
There it is, right
Facts.
there. Secret
Just
of
the truth.
success.
Yeah, man. I drive I got 120,000 miles on my car. And it's because I'll go to Dallas, I'll go to Houston, I'll go to Corpus, I'll go wherever they're willing to pay me to do comedy and it's reasonable, right? I'm not
Hell
gonna go out of my pocket $100, $200, but if they're willing to be like, we'll pay for your flight and we'll get you an 80-20 door split, I'll take care of the hotel. I'll be fine.
Hell yeah. That's badass, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. And then
Shit, man.
would you say definitely more of that's happening because you've been on Kill Tony or going to Kill Tony and still rubbing elbows even though you don't get on?
No. So I think that I was doing that before. Like, I think comedians get it. They don't know how to maneuver to get your best foot forward. Whenever I go to a club, I don't talk to the bartender. I don't talk to the waitress. I talk to the GM.
Right.
I'm like, hi, my name is such and such. How can I work here? right? And that's in every single place that I ever go to. And I see people that'll go to a club and feature for someone and never talk to the GM. How do you expect to get booked?
Right.
Well, I'm funny.
I'm funny. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Without saying, what you want, they have no idea. So it's all about being vocal.
Yeah, you're establishing your presence. Is what you're doing. So you're
100%.
saying, "Hey, that's this. This is who I am. Nice to meet you." That whole thing, right?
For sure.
And they're gonna go, "Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, what's his name? Oh, I remember." And boom.
100%. I agree.
Yeah, it's
badass.
getting yourself out there. I know that's really pretty much in business. You do that in
same thing.
business.
No matter what business you're in.
And
yeah,
whatever business, I mean, even in my business, right? When I first started doing my thing, I did a couple of presentations for a couple of companies, right? And then I remember seeing this one guy who was doing presentations, right? And I saw him like really kind of working the room. So he'd walk over before he would get up there and do, a 10-slide presentation.
Yep.
He got to meet everybody. Oh, how you doing? Oh, my name is, Joe. Yeah. And so when he went up there, everybody felt like, oh, I know this guy. Yeah, let me listen to him.
He made
right?
it personable.
He made it personable. So yeah, that should be happening. Yeah, and even in the comic world, right?
For sure. And so when I first moved to Tampa, I was like, I'm going to take comedy serious. I'm going to figure out how to get into the scene. I went straight to Side Splitters, which is in Tampa. It's like a B-list club. I did a couple of open mics, and then within 4 open mics, I'm asking the manager, how can I put on a show here, right? And the other comics that have been there their whole life are looking like, who does he think he is trying to put on a show? And I'm like, you've been here your whole life, and you just had to ask.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
And so my first show we did a roast battle. And we sold 80 tickets. And people were like, how this dude come out of here from nowhere, not having a fan, not having fan base, and sell 80 tickets. It's just marketing, right? Yep. So after I did that, I was like pitching him, though, I can bring David. David will do well. And, he started doing his research and was like, all right, let's do it. And the rest was history. So that was before Kill Tony, right? I was already putting on shows. I was already marketing myself. I was already traveling. So I would go to LA to try to get on Chocolate Sundays 2 years in, 3 years in. Because I feel like if you don't jump and take a leap, you'll never know what your capabilities are.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the Kill Tony did turn up a little bit. It did help my career out a little bit. Like using that as a credit, using Chocolate Sundays as a credit. Sending a clip. I don't ever send a Kill Tony clip because it's only a minute. I got to send like a set.
Yeah, they want to set. Right.
But I use that. I do. I mean, on all my flyers for every show, I put as seen on Kill Tony. So it definitely sells tickets.
Yeah, I've reached. I don't do as much reaching out as I should, but I've reached out to Bobby for the first time a while back, and he put me on. Hell yeah. And then I did one more with Irma, and she told me no.
You know.
It was
Irma is traveling right now.
Yeah.
What I will say is I'm impressed with what she's able to build.
Her Teacher's Gone Bad and
That's smart.
her little Mexican bingo comedy show.
So with Irma, when I first met her, she was really drunk, and that's not nothing new to anybody. We know she had a problem. But since then, obviously she's gotten better because she's handling business, right?
Right, yeah.
The one thing I don't like is when people do things behind the scenes, right? If you ask me a question and I tell you the truth, don't go side by and talk to somebody and be like, did you hear what's her name said? No, say it out loud. Say it in front of everybody. I want to see that you said it. There was a comedian that stole jokes. She asked me who stole jokes. I told her, and I know it got back to him. And I didn't tell him. So there's but they're friends. They've been in the scene for a long period of time. So I get it. You looking out for your buddy.
Circles.
But if you know your buddy is stealing jokes, say something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, stealing jokes is one of the worst things you can do in stand-up.
This is the only place where I've seen multiple comedians steal jokes.
In San Antonio?
Really?
Ooh.
Only place.
Do you think they know they're stealing jokes?
Davey Jackson, he knows.
Davey Jackson knows he's stealing jokes?
He did the whole video about it after I told on his ass. Then you have Clifton Simmons.
Clifton Simmons is stealing jokes.
Yeah, one, I won't say jokes with an
Okay,
S.
okay.
I'll say there was
Singular.
one. And I messaged him personally, was like, hey, do you know this joke is kind of... He was like, how do we know that I didn't do it first? I said, he been doing this shit for fucking 30 years. He goes, okay, maybe he got it first. Maybe? Maybe?
That's why I kind of keep my jokes as real to my life situations that I've been in as possible.
Yeah.
Like every joke I have, there's not a single comedian that can say it. You know what I mean?
I beg to differ. They can say it at any time, but if they say it in the scene, they know your work, right? But they can take it outside of the scene and do your joke.
See, that's what
consistently.
well, I meant like not that they can't steal it. Of course they can steal it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they can't say I stole it.
For sure.
Because you can't tell me that I stole a joke about my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's my life. It's my joke.
Yeah.
But what you're saying, can someone see my joke and take off with it?
1,000%.
Yeah, Rod Eccles told me about that. He goes, you don't think people are doing that with your jokes? I went, no. He goes,
So I heard a birdie say that inside the mothership, since everybody's not able to get in, there's a lot of people taking other jokes and twisting them and turning them and making them their own. But because we don't have tickets to go see it and they're working in there every night, it's Fort Knox. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't know unless they post the videos.
that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I always wondered about that, about people stealing jokes.
Definitely happens.
I mean, when you steal them, right? There's getting them stolen, right? Where you like say them verbatim, right? Where you say them exactly how, but then they'll, like you said, they'll add a little bit or just drop off that and then add their own twist to it, and it's like, hey, wait a minute, that was my joke.
Just cheap, and a way to cheat the system. It sucks, but you always had people cheating on tests when you were in high school.
Everybody cheats.
What is that? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's what cheaters say.
That's what cheaters say. That's the rule of the cheaters.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what do you think about like the circles here in San Antonio, these comedy circles, like how, they just don't let you in or they don't let you out?
So like there's two different scenarios for me, right? The first one is, what are they stopping you really from getting, right? And I know the groups you're talking about, right? So like the station groups or the Blind Tiger, because they got kicked out of there first and then went to the station.
Right, correct.
And then now they're downtown. They're also, you have to look past that. When I first got here, I tried to be friends with all of them because 100%. I was like, this is the scene, right? And then if we all can coexist, it would be great. But people are territorial.
Yeah.
And if you have to be with a group in order to be strong, you're not that strong, my guy.
Yeah.
So this is a solo sport.
Yeah, you're up there alone, 100%.
Yeah, but if you got two buddies that's looking out, like, I just think there should be a change of the guard. After a certain amount of time, it's time to move on, right? Like, you got the same people opening up for
over and over
at LOL, and I'm gonna say it because they have this, like, when the boss is away, the prisoners play, and right now they're having their way because they get to do whatever they want. And I want to work there. It's a major club. And I get treated like shit. So I find a way to get there by going through the artist. Like when the comedian comes and I know them,
right? I'm
like, yo, could I get some time? And he says, yeah, and I'll get on that stage if I have to get up that way. But I even message them and ask them, like, what is the process? And they don't respond. So I'm going to get up how I get up then.
They don't even respond?
They respond to tell me no to things. But they don't respond when I ask what, and I have emails of me saying, what is the process?
Receipts.
I have receipts.
Receipts, man. I was going to ask you about that, and I was going to ask you even. So how does that work, right? Let's say you have a headliner that's coming into town, right? Does he get to pick and choose who's going to be on, or is that the event place or wherever I'm at? Do they choose and they say, okay, but you're going to come on at 9:00 and you're going to close, right? So and these people are going to come up behind you or start.
So it works both ways. If the comedian has a relationship with a comic that they know here, then they'll work with them. But in the contracts, they normally have contracts for support, and they have their set people that they use for support, and then you have, like for instance, Guy Torrey's in Austin, and I was hoping that he didn't bring his own people.
Right. Yeah.
Well, he brought a comedian that's been doing it 30 years. He opened up for Bill Cosby, so of course, I'm out, right? But to be able to be able to do that as the headliner, saying no, I just want a 2-man show versus a host and a feature and then me, right? But then the club also is like, oh, you don't have anybody, because you try to save money as a headliner, right? If you bring your people, it's taken out of your cut.
Spread the bread.
So I'm like, oh, I'd rather not travel with somebody, and then you pay this guy $50, and you pay that dude $100, and I get most of the pot. But if I bring somebody with me, I got to pay for the flight.
Yeah, food and all
I have
that
to pay
shit.
for the hotel, because 2 dudes ain't sleeping in the same. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
2026 now, so
Yeah.
So it works both ways. It just depends.
Just depends. Okay. Yeah, I always wondered about that, how they do that. They just pull some local guys that, and they go traveling and do their thing, right? Or like you said, maybe they bring in maybe one guy.
Yeah. They normally
I'm
have
not-
a guy that they run with normally. There's like feature and headliner, and they rock out for, and then the host is normally the one that's the local.
Now, is that going to be like a contract between, I guess, whoever's their agent, I guess you could call him, right?
Yeah.
The agent to the main headliner. He's going to say, hey, man, so you want to bring in this guy? We're going to do 6 different cities around the United States. Yeah, I want that guy. Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it works that way.
Okay.
Or somebody that you was in comedy with for a long period of time, and you're just giving your buddy an opportunity because you care about him and you think he's funny. It could be that, or it could be just find me any guy as long as he. But it's kind of hard to be on a road with somebody if you don't connect. And especially if, like, let's say you're an introvert and I'm an extrovert, and we like, dude, let's go to fucking Six Flags. You're like, nah, I'm cool.
I'm just gonna play Xbox.
I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But I would go with somebody that's more outgoing and want to go do those things, because it would just be a weird dynamic for sure.
Okay.
We'd end up hating each other by the end of it.
And you won't be working anymore.
Now, here's another twist to this question. So, let's say that the guy is a headliner, but he's traveling alone, right? Is he telling his agent, hey, make sure that the 2 or 3 people that are coming up before me, that they're not gonna hit better than me?
I don't think so.
Don't bring in somebody that's like, a good.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think,
Or it didn't matter to them.
again, that's a double-edged sword, because some people are like that. Some people are like, hey, tone it down before I get up there. But then you have, like, so TK Kirkland is a legendary comedian. He doesn't like comedians in front of him to curse. He's like, I want to curse. When I get up there, I want them to be like, oh, he said bitch.
He wants the shock effect because
he wants it. So he makes sure if you do it, you'll never work with him again. If you're really funny and you make him work, you'll never do another show again. So some comedians are like that. But then you have some comedians like Rodney Perry, or there's another comedian, who else said they really don't care? Oh, Cedric the Entertainer. They were like, I don't care who's in front of me. I want to put someone strong in front of me. So when I go out there, I'm working for it. I don't feel like I'm just going through the motions. So you got some hungry comics like that, and then you got a bunch of lazy.
Wow.
I mean, I just started, you know that, but I haven't performed at LOL yet. I went there one time to do the open mic bucket pool, and I saw the way they do things over there. They take that bucket and run to the back and then come back with a new list all of a sudden.
So they used to not do that. When I first got here in 2021, they used to do a card system where they would take a deck of cards and they would have everyone pull from the deck of cards and whatever suit you got. So if you were ace high, you went first. If you were, you know what I mean, 2, 3, 4, or jack, clean, queen, whatever you pulled. They
How
had
many comedians are there, though?
It wouldn't even matter.
Oh, really?
It wouldn't matter because it would cap after that 15, right? So
right.
you would go from ace to whatever, and you would just keep going until you get to that number. So it was transparent. It was in front of everybody. I think pulling it to the back is mischievous, and it is. I mean, all clubs do it though, but they do it a little bit differently. They're like, "What you gonna do about it?" Because the same people. There's people that don't sign up and show up there and get on stage.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, that happens everywhere, not just there. But
So I'm from a place where you have to earn your stripes, right? You have to have credits. You have to have gone and done something to get that type of privilege.
Right.
You're giving it to bums. And if this is the best that you have,
that you could give this ability to just walk up.
it just sucks that they're the ones considered the top comedians here because they get picked like that, not because they're funny.
Mm-hmm. Who's that exactly?
It's
Who do I think that's not funny?
Nah, you know.
no.
We all have our opinions, you know what I mean? I have a handful of people that I don't think
Well,
that
you
are
were talking
funny.
about Patrick, and I don't think Patrick's funny.
You know, Patrick Christopher.
He's okay. He's a good guy. But you know what? He plays the fence. He's a smart business person because he's like, if I turn this way, then these people won't mess with me. And if I turn this way, these people won't mess with me. And he tries to stay in the middle. But when you play both sides, you're a snake. To me.
I mean, like how you're saying stay in the middle, look, it's the same thing with the circles, basically. Like the groups.
And he's part of that circle.
And yeah. And I'm just trying to stay out of the circles. I just want to go perform at any stage, all the stages. But
You wanna be out of
apparently,
the circles.
apparently, some of the circles are like, no, Andrew, you can't come kick it with us. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why the fuck not?
I
You're hanging out with that motherfucker.
I don't want to hang out with them.
It's not that I don't want to hang out with him. I want,
No, I don't.
Want more stage time.
What I find interesting is, because we just got into all this space, right? With
Yeah.
the comics and stuff. Probably been now going on about a year. And so what I find interesting is like when I've gone out and I've seen some shows, some people that say, well, this guy is just a shit, right? He's like, but I won't find him funny. And then I find someone else that was on first and freaking rolling on the ground, right? So I don't understand that. So that's when I, met Andrew, we talked about the circles, right? And I'm like, so does that play into, when a business owner says, oh, well, the circle here is 10 people. The people that are out of the circle is only 3. So the people out of the circles, y'all will go on first, and then I'll figure out the other 10. Or somebody's going to give me a list from the circle and say, no, you should go like, they should go in.
100%. They wouldn't even let those 3 on.
Yeah, they
the way
won't.
this circle runs now, those 3 will be exiled, and they'll be figuring out how those 10 will just get up. And that's just the way it is. And it's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
Stressing me out, dude.
So when I first
Talking about the circles is stressing me the fuck out, man.
So when I first moved to Tampa and I did that and I did the roast battle, there was comedians that have been on the main stage at that club that asked me, could I get on the roast battle? Like, cause we do in the middle we do sets. He was like, could I get on? And I was like, no. I was like, you always are on the main stage. I'm gonna give this opportunity to people that have never been on the stage before.
hell yeah.
Because again, I have been that person that has never been on the stage, so I want to look out for other people. I think that it shows that you are insecure and you are worried about the next man if you're trying to keep someone out. Like there was a comedian that was like, I can't work with Dubz because he said he's going to slap the shit out of me. And I did.
You did slap him?
No, I said it, and he disappeared like Houdini. Nigga. He was like,
He's gone.
all you heard was pew. Ain't nothing faster than a pew. But I don't take disrespect or like I'm just too old for that shit. And there's a bunch of like kids, man. It's a bunch of like 25 to 35-year-olds that live at home with their mom or have a roommate. Like I'm not like that.
Yeah. I mean, I was a single dad for the longest, but I've been with my girl now for 4 years, and shit, I couldn't imagine trying to do it with being single. You know what I mean?
I'm a single dad, bro.
You're a single dad, but how old are your kids?
She's 14 and my son's 11.
And
But
they
I've been
live with you?
doing comedy. Yeah, they're at home right now. I check fucking.
Check the cameras right now.
Right now, bro. Like,
Get the camera.
oh, they're asleep. They're asleep.
Yeah.
Because school tomorrow.
School.
So yeah, they're asleep.
My son has autism, So it's definitely a little different. You know what I mean?
I mean, all kids. I was gonna say something messed up. Yes.
All kids have autism.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that all kids are retarded.
Dude, the autism numbers are getting up there.
He was like, just do it.
Do it. There it is.
But yeah, man, I couldn't imagine doing comedy and single at the same time.
It's
and
not
trying
that
to be a
hard,
parent.
man. It's like, again, I realize that you'll make it work if you really want it. People get into comedy because they're lonely, because they don't have friends, because they didn't have a voice when they were younger, and now I have a microphone and I can say what I want.
Not because they've been raped. That's another one, right? A lot of comedians have been raped,
most
right?
ladies.
Most comedians, most ladies. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
I'm sorry it happened. I wish it didn't.
If I was to put a percentage on how many girlfriends, ex-girlfriends told me, it's easy 98% or something crazy like that.
So nobody's getting consensual sex in this moment. That's crazy. He said 90% of the women
Yeah,
I've
for
met.
sure.
No, he said 98%.
98%. I dated 100+ women.
Holy
Shit.
shit. Her pussy's Everclear. 98%, bro.
No.
Man.
Clip that shit, bro. Only 98% women are raped?
I said that I dated.
That tells even more. What kind of whores?
Jesus, they're whores.
If they did. Well,
Oh man.
I digress.
Hold on. That one's edited out for sure.
Keep it in.
Calling victims whores.
That's funny. Hey,
But no,
you shouldn't have been dressed like that. No, I'm joking. That's too far.
that one's it.
She gave me the look. She said,
That was the line.
that's hilarious.
I mean, the last
man.
episode we did a whole Me Too movement with Gideon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That was good.
But no, back to what I was saying. They say a lot of comedians was touched when they were younger. Like a good percentage of comedians.
Don't believe it. I think it's a sad story. All right. Yeah.
Do you think most comedians are introverts?
A lot of them are. And that baffles the hell out of me.
How can it be introverts if they get up there?
Because it's only one way. The conversation is one way.
Yep.
It's not both ways. Oh. This is what a introvert told me, so I just repeating what they said. I don't believe it. I think you're full of shit. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it's weird.
yeah, that is weird.
I'm a little bit of an introvert.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of weird. I said I'm a little bit.
that?
I'd rather sit at home, smoke some weed, play some video games.
I
Really?
enjoy being out, man. It's my favorite thing to do, man.
I mean, now I enjoy going out for sure.
I've always been like that ever since a little kid, man.
I've been in San Antonio for 4 years. I just started doing comedy 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And one of the main reasons was
You were raped.
that's rule number one. Rule number two
98%.
was, you know, one of my friends sent me a video.
That was the setup. That was the alley-oop.
Man, dude, that was behind the back.
So what?
Wow.
So
Wow.
I'm a small percentage.
No, I'm the 2%.
I am the 2%.
am the 2%. I swear.
Yeah.
It was not. It was consensual.
No, me, I was touched when I was 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah, when I was 5 years old.
Oh,
it was by
man.
2 high school chicks.
No, 6 hours. Are you going to come up with
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying.
6 hours, man? Tell us.
When I say that, I'm not bragging.
Yeah,
I'm not bragging.
whatever, man.
I was 5 years old when it happened. I had
6
no idea
hours.
what happened.
Man,
Yeah, you
nobody
did.
not
For
brags
tick-
and says, yeah, I was, for 6 hours.
That's
All right,
worse.
I am the Guinness World Record holder for.
Rape.
You got me.
No. Stop
Get
it.
my banner out here.
Stop it. Get your hands off of me.
Don't.
Why? Oh, this hurts. Fuck out of here. 6 hours? That's fucking.
I was kidnapped, bro.
Wow. You had a big baby dick?
Fucking.
Holy shit, 5 years old.
It's like a
Hey,
90s.
bitch.
It was like a 97s commercial, bro. Like a
Bring me
rock.
my Capri Sun, ho. I want my Capri Sun ice cold, bitch.
It's crazy times, man. It was the 90s, bro. What do you want?
Jesus Christ.
90s, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Wow, Selena's cousins was fucking you. That's crazy.
You know what? That's fucking funny you say that.
Como
'Cause
la
if
flor,
my memory serves me correct, they did used to say that. Everybody in Corpus said that.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Everybody in Corpus was related to Selena, dude. Everybody.
That's crazy.
100%.
Selena was thick.
Everybody likes Selena.
God damn.
Everybody knows Selena in Corpus.
They're all related to her. They're all related to her.
That's crazy. Everybody was raped by Selena's dad.
He's R.I.P. Abraham, man. That dude just passed away and you called him a rapist. Jesus Christ.
If he's related to everybody, bro. He was out there. He was out there getting it, bro. Selena's with an S.
I'd do anything for Salinas.
That's hilarious, fool. Y'all are stupid.
Wow. How did we get here, man?
Comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So what do you
Love
got outside of the tour? What do you got coming up here in San Antonio?
So we're doing a roast battle on the 10th of January. So that's this Saturday. The 31st, we're doing another episode of The Dark Show. I can't be at that show, but I got somebody hosting for me because I'm going to be in Dallas, and I'm doing a headlining gig at the Dallas Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
That's my second time being there. That's on the 31st of January. And then, man, we're just doing all types of shit. We're just trying to keep busy and work with Cap City and work with the Riot when I can and put up clips. And then I do my podcast where I talk the most shit in the world.
What's the name of your podcast?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's just called The Pod.
It's just called The Pod, real simple.
Yep, and it's on my YouTube page, Dubz General. Just type that in and you'll see it. But I just really talk about the comedy scene and the podcast scene. So if you talk about Austin, I'm coming for you.
Austin. I've been there one time. I did a show one time there at the Narbar.
Narbar's cool. Narbar is like one of the workout rooms. It's outside. It's really cool. If somebody shoots a special there, it'll look really nice.
No, dude, it looks really dope. I like the green room upstairs. It's really tight. You can
It's
smoke
dope.
up there because it's like ventilated or whatever. It's open or whatever.
Hell yeah.
That'll
So
work.
my only
So
time-
what's the difference between Austin? What in your
White people.
Amount of white people. There's
Codyville?
more white people in
Straight
Austin.
up. That's literally what it is, a sea of white. I mean, Blanco for those that...
Are they easy to make
For
laugh?
those tuning in on the Mexican space.
I do think... I think, okay, so if we had to, like, black, white, Asian, Latin, I think white people are the easiest to make laugh. Because of like their upbringing, right? Like they're the type that draw like you fall asleep and they draw a dick on your face.
Right, white people do that. White people do that.
Like
That is a
white-
white thing.
Like that, and they will laugh for hours. Like, remember that time I put a dick on your face, bro? It was fucking hair, and it was like coming in your mouth. And you was like, "Ugh."
And then they laugh too. Oh yeah.
Exactly. It was like, oh yeah, I did have a dick on my face.
That was
That's
so funny.
hilarious. Did they used to call me dickhead? Yeah, they did. It's fucking stupid. I think Asian people are more proper and they're more sophisticated, so they'll that kind of laugh.
Yeah.
Latin, they be drunk. They be like, Orale! They be like, "Que pasa, way?" I be like, "Way, nigga." Yeah, I know what that mean, fool. Yeah. But they come out to have a really good time.
Yeah.
Black people come to have a good time, but they're like, "Bitch, you better make me laugh."
Right. Yep.
And I've seen all types of comedy, so you can't surprise me with, just regular old bullshit. So that's what I think about. And then Indian people just smell. So
They don't laugh.
they can't. They
can't.
they stink.
It's a religion.
their nose hairs are burnt out to where they can't laugh. Oh my God. Have you ever been to India? If
No,
you go to India,
no.
you take your nose off and they put it in the carry-on basket. They say, please take your nose away. Bro, it smells like incense and ass. Like if you open up an ass cheek and put it in front, that's too much. And then put the incense right in the middle and let it just ass incense air is what it is.
Get that waffling. Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I seen the videos where they cook that crazy ass shit.
Yo, I seen a dude eat a camel's hump. I was like, hey, and they was like, shalom. They was loving that shit.
That shit was weird. Because it wasn't like white meat or dark meat. That shit
was
that was
blubber.
Yeah, was it? That's
It was
gross.
blubber,
I didn't
bro.
even look it up. I just saw it.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Oh man.
Well, we're gonna do this new segment.
Hell yeah.
It's called Ink Splats. We're gonna start
Man.
off with an easy one.
I don't even want to look at him first. I wanted it to be a surprise.
Dude, I'm just thinking about the 98% comment, man. Oh shit. What the hell
What
is
does that say about me?
Nothing, man.
That looks like Selena's dad raping Corpus Christi. Because it's two titties, right? It's literally Selena's dad going, orale. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, shit. It was titties, though. It was two titties. I saw two titties. Look at it. It's two titties.
It's definitely titties. That is correct. That is correct. It's
Yeah.
Abraham.
It's Abraham's titties.
Abraham's titties.
That's Selena's mom's titties right there. Like, if you've never seen Selena's mom, those nipples are
Until now.
unrevealed today.
Oh my. Okay, go next.
What we got here?
I mean, I know what that is.
I know what that is.
That's a hooker's pelvis. It looked like it's blown out at the bottom too. Like, those are the pussy lips at the bottom. If you look at the
I
bottom,
see that.
yep, it's
They
a
blown
pelvis.
out.
It's literally a pelvis.
Wow.
It's a pelvis with the pussy lips. You see the two lips? Okay, I thought I was just the only one. Did they say this about the other podcast? Didn't say about the lips, huh? They didn't even. They weren't even thinking about
They didn't
that.
know nothing about the lips.
That's crazy. She
No, they
does-
said it was Tupac.
Wow. Even the wind said, "Shut the fuck up." The wind said, "Bitch,
Yeah,
if you don't,
this one's
that's a
Tupac.
pussy." You know
This
what I'm
is Tupac. I got Tupac coming up next.
Yeah,
That's
you got
crazy.
Tupac. Oh man.
Oh shit! I can see.
Oh shit! See, the other
You
guys
see
didn't see
Tupac
it.
in there?
I can see how they see it.
All eyes on me.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
shit.
But it does look like a
Adolf
dude raping another dude, right? Look at the top. It's like he has like
98%.
he has glass. He has eyes, and his shit's like this, and the other dude's like this. Look at it. Look at it. The dude up top is raping the dude on the bottom. Do you not see it? And he's like this. The dude has.
This episode's good.
He has ears. He has really long ears. If you don't know, he's a puppy. The ears are here and the other side, and then that's the face, and then that's the other dude going. You see it now? No, he still doesn't see it. You saw it. Okay. No. Put it back.
I see it, man.
Eyes, ears, mouth. Dude, bent over. Getting smashed. That is
Oh man.
Selena's uncle. All right, cool. I'm so dumb, bro.
No, that's a good one. They said it was Tupac. No, they said it was Charlie Chaplin at the bottom.
I can see Charlie too a little
see
bit.
that?
Yeah, I can. If Charlie was retarded, I could see it.
It's like Adolf Hitler and Tupac mixed together right there.
Yeah, they had a baby together.
Adolf Pac.
Last one, Dubs.
Oh shit.
What do we got here?
I keep seeing pussy lips, dog. Like,
Hey, it is what it is.
it's crazy. I like
know.
long labia, so that's what I first. That's the first thing I see is a little labia. I like a little lippy lady. I don't know if y'all know. Ladies, do not be ashamed of it. No, stop it,
Dude,
sir. You
I
98%.
like it when they sit on my face, all right? And when I see fucking Batman coming down from the top of a
Oh
building, dog,
man,
no, sir.
I go like this. You know, hey, yeah, hold on. Y'all know the squirrel with the extra legs, and the squirrel goes. I swear.
The flying squirrel.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see that. I see that. But it also looks like that shit that the Matrix, when I like picked them up out the thing, was like, and they picked them up. That's what I see.
Shit, I gotta see that. Let me see that.
The pussy lips. You see, I'm like this. Pussy lips is like, yeah, nigga.
We gotta give him one more, man.
Yeah, one more.
One more. Look at this shit.
The lips, nigga. For real.
Wow. That's a good one.
Now you know that's an upside down pussy. He tried to trick me. He tried to flip it upside down. I saw him. I said, this motherfucker think I don't know that's a pussy? It's a cat pussy though. It's a meow. Okay, it's a meow. It's a meow pussy. It's a it's a different type of pussy. But hey,
man.
keep it in the category. It was upside down though. Show him the upside down pussy though.
He turned it upside down.
The pussy was doing a handstand. It was a pussy popping on a handstand. That's what that is.
Oh man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Woo.
Good times, bro.
Good, man. That is good.
I appreciate it, Dubz.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
coming out, man.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
Always fun, bro.